Okay, I want to talk about On Holdings today. The stock absolutely surging over 20% on earnings. They beat every estimate out there. They raised guidance. Everything that could have gone right went right for On Holdings. Strong momentum into the holidays. And they even said, no, we're not going to discount for Black Friday or for the holidays. LikeFolio was all over this. Our earnings sheet had On Holdings as our trade of the week. Big bullish score there. Nice bullish trade is going to return over 100%. So how did we do it? How did we see that On Holdings was doing well while Wall Street was selling off the stock? Well, first, let me play a little clip from yesterday on the Schwab Network, where I made an appearance talking about On Holdings. And the stock has been thrown out with the bathwater here, but LikeFolio data is still absolutely popping in terms of web visits. Site traffic's up 15% year over year. That's beating Under Armour, Adidas, Nike, all of the competitors. We're now in a position where we can say the stock's down enormously this year. I think 35% year to date, but the consumer loyalty, the consumer demand for the products is so high that we've got one of those kind of classic divergence opportunities. But inside of those baskets are often jewels, diamonds in the rough. And I think ONON definitely fits into that category here because, again, when you find companies that are getting thrown out by Wall Street for a variety of macroeconomic reasons, but at the same time continuing to build their base and build loyalty among their customer group, then that often has translated into incredible opportunities for longer term investors. Incredible opportunities for longer term investors, incredible opportunities for earnings season. And here's how we saw it. Really simple. LikeFolio shows web data, web visits for On Holdings, holding very strong, seasonally very strong, as the stock sold off. What's this tell us? It tells us that Wall Street is wrong. They put On Holdings in this basket of companies that would be negatively impacted by tariffs, apparel, fitness. Wall Street likes to put companies into baskets and just kind of throw out the baby with the bathwater. LikeFolio data doesn't do that. We look at the specific company, very strong web visits, which is a great indicator on this specific company of revenues. So we knew revenues would be hot and we knew Wall Street was wrong. The other thing to understand here is that there's a K-shaped economy that is becoming undefeated at this point. The top 10% of earners now account for exactly half of the spending in the United States. Top 10% are spending half. The remaining 90% are spending half. So companies that are focused upon that high earning customer are doing very, very well here and will continue to do well. While companies that focus on the lower end customer, the lower earner, think slop burrito bowls delivered by DoorDash. Chipotle out, DoorDash out, thrown out by Wall Street on bad earnings. Whereas luxury, exclusivity, high style shoes like On Holdings, absolutely thriving. That is a trend we expect to see continue in a very, very big way as we move into 2026, and especially throughout this holiday season, which will be incredibly important come January, February, March earnings releases. This holiday season, I think we're going to see an even bigger bifurcation of the top 10% versus bottom 90% than Wall Street is expecting. And so LikeFolio is going to continue to focus on companies that have extremely affluent customers. Look at the data, the web data, the consumer demand data, and understand where is Wall Street missing the big picture which companies are doing phenomenal with their customers, but poorly on Wall Street, which companies are doing phenomenal with customers, but poorly on Wall Street. Those are the big divergence opportunities that we are paying attention to. If you want to join us, go to LikeFolio.com or just scan the QR code here in the upper left of this video. I think you'll love what we do every day. I think it'll change the way that you see investing for the better. And we're going to stay focused on individual stock opportunities rather than the broader market, because that's where the big gains lie for us to grab. All right, go on. All right, that's it for today. Thanks a lot. Hit that QR code. We'd love to see you on LikeFolio. Thanks.